Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time about the time that I got the police called on me and I was accused of theft while working. Okay, so this event took place back in October of this year. I was working at Dollar Tree and I still currently work there now, but I was working there as a cashier, It was just a normal Friday, just doing my job, ringing people up, getting the job done. And then one customer comes up, and it was a lady probably in her early 30s, mid 20s, maybe somewhere around that age. She comes up and she's on the phone, and I'm ringing up her items, and while she's talking on the phone, she puts it down and puts it on speaker. And I start handing her items and she puts them in the cart, and then she just walks off. And so a few hours go by, and then the same lady walks back in the store again, and she comes up to me and she's like, "Did you see a cell phone laying around? It's a gold Samsung Galaxy S7. And I was like, "No, I haven't seen it, but if I do find it, I'll call you. So why don't you give me your phone number and your name, and then if I see the phone, I'll call you." And then she's like, "Okay." So she gives me her number, and so she gives me her number, and then she walks out, and everything, I don't see her again for about an hour or two, and then she comes back in and's like, can I speak to your manager and see if somebody stole it, or that we can look at the cameras, to see if somebody stole it or something." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, let me call my manager." So I call my manager up, and my manager takes her outside and talks to her. And the reason she took her outside to talk to her is because our cameras are not working. They are not on. So if people steal, we probably don't even know because the cameras are not working or not on. Like, usually if the cameras are on, like in the office, like you'd have the monitor and you'd be able to see the whole store. I always wondered if their cameras actually worked because there was no monitor in the office. So when she told me that, I wasn't surprised because I didn't think the cameras worked myself. So the lady says, "Okay, well, just let me know if you find the phone." So she leaves, and I talked to my manager. I was like, "So the cameras don't work?" She's like, "Yeah, but I did see a kid outside with a phone, and he dropped it and cracked it, and he shoved it in his pocket and ran away." I was like, "Oh." She's like, and I know who she was talking about because there was a kid that came through my line that was acting suspicious, and then he ran out the door as soon as I gave him all of his items and stuff. He was dressed like a thief, He wasn't really dressed like a thief. Like, he was dressed like a poor person, like a person that looks like they'd steal. Like, I'm not being like stereotypical or anything. I'm just saying, like, he looks like somebody that would steal. He was wearing like a black hoodie that was like cut, like the sleeves were cut, and then it was over his head, and then he's wearing like a beanie, and then he's wearing pants that had rips all over him, like rips on the bottoms. Like, it looks like he cut his pants on the bottoms because they were like too long or something, or I don't know. And just the way he acted when I rang him up was really weird. Like, he was like digging in his pockets, like throwing the change out, and then he's like, "You can keep the change," and then just runs out with his bag. I'm like, okay. So, me and my manager were like, "Yeah, he's probably the one who stole it because he was acting weird and suspicious." And then she saw a guy in the parking lot that looked similar to the guy that I rung up that was acting weird. She saw him drop a phone and break it and freak out and stick it in his pocket. So if the lady comes back, we were going to tell her that we think we know who stole the phone. So the lady comes back, and this time she has her husband with her, and they look harmless, they look all nice, look like they're just gonna talk to me, So they get in line. I finished ringing up the customer that I was ringing up before I was gonna talk to them, they were behind the person I was ringing up. And once the person left, they both came up to me, and I was not expecting what they were about to do to me. The lady's like, "Come on, I know you guys have the phone. We don't, if it was stolen, She's like, "Come on, guys, we know you have the phone. You were acting so weird when I asked you where it was or if you've seen it. You were pacing back and forth looking in all the drawers and stuff." She's like, "You were acting so suspicious." And she's like, "Where's the phone?" And then her husband is like,
I want to know where the phone is. I know you have the phone. So where's the phone? Give me the phone. And points right in my face. You have the phone.
I was like, bitch, how dare you come to my store and accuse me of stealing a cell phone that I wouldn't even have any interest in. And plus, I already have a phone that's 10 million times better than the phone she has. Why would I steal it? Manager notices and comes up. She's like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, I want to have a talk with this Miss Jenna employee. And my manager's like, no, you are not just gonna sit and harass my employees. If you want to talk to us about it, talk to me and talk to me outside. So, you know, they talked to her, you know, and they told her that they called the police and they're gonna come here and search our registers and ask us questions, and they are going to make, they really thought, and they were gonna think that the police were gonna get us to admit that we stole the phone when we didn't even take the phone. And, you know, we were both just so mad. We were so pissed off that they were doing this to us, you know, because none of us even saw the phone. Like, I really think that guy stole it, that my manager was talking about. Like, they thought my manager made that up, you know. It was just this whole big thing. And, you know, I was crying because I've never been accused of theft or had the police called on me. I didn't even do anything wrong. You know, it was terrible. So the police come, and there's two policemen. One talked to me in the office, and then the other one talked to my manager outside. So we both go into the office, and he's like, so have you seen the phone? Like, did you see her with it, or did you see where she said or anything? I said, no. All I know is she was talking on the phone when I rang her up, and she set her phone down and put on speaker because she was grabbing all the items I gave her, but I thought I saw her take it and walk away, you know, because there wasn't any phone, you know, after she left. I didn't see it anywhere, because I was like, if she would have left a phone, I would have saw it. And the policeman's like, yeah, I believe you. He's like, there's not really much we can do because there's no proof that you guys stole the phone. And he's like, we get crazy people like this all the time. He's like, no big deal, you know. And so he has me write a statement. I wrote my statement about what happened. All I said is that I was just working, you know, I didn't see a phone. I would never steal a cell phone. I'm not the stealing type. I already have a cell phone. I have an iPhone. You know, I'd rather much have an iPhone than a Galaxy anyways. I would have no need to steal that phone. So I didn't steal it, you know. So the police walk with us to the people that accused us of stealing her phone, and the police said they didn't steal the phone. You know, we've searched all the registers. There's no proof that they stole the phone. There's really nothing we can do. He said they think that the guy stole your phone because they saw a guy drop in the parking lot, and then the lady's like,
looks like people are just too petty and too dishonest that work here.
I was not being dishonest. When she said that, I wanted to punch her right in the face because I was not being dishonest. I did not steal her phone. Like, I was so pissed. Like, you should have saw what kind of car they drove. She could afford another phone. You know, me and my manager both still know till this day that that guy stole it. And my manager got a restraining order against both of those people, you know, that accused us. And so if they ever came in, I get to call the police, you know, because it's a restraining order. They're not allowed to come back. And I'm just really happy about that, you know. Working in retail is really hard. You get a lot of horrible customers, you know. I get a lot of mean customers, and you just have to keep your head up and not let what other people do, you know, affect you, not make you so mad or so upset, you know. The reason why I was crying is because I've never had the police called on me, or I've never been accused of theft before. So I was really upset, you know. I was really mad that they would do that to me, you know. And it was just a horrible experience, you know. After that happened, my manager just let me go home, you know, because she knows I was upset. And I looked like a monster because my makeup had dripped all the way down my face. And, you know, she's like, you know what, we both had a bad day. Let's just go home. I'll take you home, you know. We'll get over this. And tomorrow will be a brand new day. So yeah, I went home and told my parents. They weren't very happy about it, but you know, what can we do? So yeah, that was my story time about the time I got accused of theft and the police called on me at work. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel and follow me on all my social medias. Thank you so much for watching.